Hi guys, I want to talk about my take on how poorly I think the situation with Crazy Hair at VidCon was handled. About the reactions and how blown out of proportions the actions were, how much drama and screaming on live streams, and how I think that the princesses of the skeptic community of YouTube could have behaved so much better, especially concerning the video that came out on Twitter the other day in which ShoeOnHead asks, "Who was that?" Blaire is screaming into her pillow.
We have a beer now.
We all appreciate meeting you, but
Alright, see you guys later.
thank you.
What the fuck?
Blaire, no more bitching.
Hey, do you know her?
No! Are you
Who was that?
Y'all, I'm spinning.
And you guys, none of you say Blade 2, okay? None of you. Like,
Bitches, I'm spinning.
Who was that?
that was a random person.
How the fuck did she get
Guys, we Ocean 11 this whole night.
How did she know?
Up here,
Okay, wait, hold up.
Girl comes up like with no premises, like, oh hey guys, you guys having a good time? Oh, Emperor Palpatine for you. She can't.
Lacey doesn't care, she's just chilling with her boyfriend. I imagine that's Blaire's boyfriend running around talking complete and utter nonsense. What just happened was that this kid, this chubby person in a pretty dress that she probably bought for this occasion and hair that she's probably thought about and worried about since the moment she heard she's gonna be meeting her idols. Now, people have spoken about this person, this Naomi, this YouTuber, Crazy Hair, like she was some kind of a stalker, like she was some kind of a psychopath. There is a really nice, really gentle, really honest expose by a pretty rattled Memorie Holiday when she talks about how she, in the end, she didn't feel like going face to face with this girl because she wasn't armed, and she felt like because that girl had an X-Acto knife in her purse, she was potentially a murderer. Come on, that dumb bitch was a fan. You made a mistake of letting a fan in your room, and because she was not a social butterfly, and she was a little bit drunk, and everyone was a little bit drunk, she did everything wrong. It was said later that she was probably waiting in corners and in Starbucks to come up to people. Yeah, she was probably doing that for days. It was the pinnacle of her young life to meet her idols. Everybody does that. People have been waiting for days to meet movie stars, and yeah, I understand that concept of fame is new, especially to people who think they're not deserving of it, because they're normal, shy, everyday people. But you get fans, and some of those fans are really, really bad at being friendly. They're just pushy and they don't know what to do. I know, because I'm the exact same kind of person. On either side of the aisle, either I'm the one who's having a book opening or an exhibition and fans come up to me, or I'm a fan. It comes out so bad. My voice is whiny and condescending. It's just how it translates. It's not how I am. I'm trying to be sexy and witty and relaxed, but I'm not. And I could see that in the girl. She was just this weird kid whom nobody has brought up properly. Nobody told her that when you walk in a conversation of two people, you don't join in, even if you're asked politely to sit down. That's what Andy said. He was polite about it. He wasn't inviting her into the conversation with Francesca. She asked if she can stay, and he said, yes, of course, you can sit down. But the girl didn't understand because she doesn't have the basic rules of adult human interaction down. Nobody's taught her that. She wasn't a psychopath. She just handled a situation that was intimidating to her poorly. I'm not on her side. I think she shouldn't allow herself to be so overwhelmed by the opportunity to meet people she wants to meet. You have people who have this natural, funny calm about them. My sister is like that. When she walks into the room, everybody knows she's there and she's funny and she's the highlight of a party. But I imagine, and Andy probably won't stop talking about it for years, that Francesca Ramsey is like that. When she walks into the room, there's this regal dignity about her. She's calm and she's composed. Even when she's meeting a fan, she will be the queenly one. But that thing, you can't learn that. You have to have that, and some people just don't. And so it ends everything she does. The harder she tries to defend herself. When I listened to the live stream, when she was screaming at people and people were screaming at her, why did you record it? Why were you waiting there? Because she was stupid, because she was confused, because things were getting out of hand and something that was supposed to be great was turning out to be terrible. She thought it was going to be like it was meeting, I don't know, the Rolling Stones. But she gets into the room and there's 6 people just chilling out, a bit tired, a bit queasy, maybe hungover or just a little bit drunk. And they're talking nonsense, they're not talking activism, they're not being people that they are on the YouTube. And she didn't know what to do. And the harder she tried, I don't know, I wasn't there. But from what I've seen, and lately we've been seeing a lot of those snippets, those moments, she's being portrayed like she was this stalking lunatic, threatening and imposing and attacking people that needed to be forcibly removed because she sneaked her way in through her conniving ways and her obsessive motives. I don't think it was that at all. I think she was just a stupid little fan that you made a mistake of inviting in. And instead of clicking instantly, it just didn't click. And instead of just dealing with it amid yourselves, it had to be published on YouTube to become one of the 2 most talked about incidents on the entire VidCon regarding the skeptic community. I'm saying it could have been handled better on both sides. She wanted to come to the big girls and be one of the big girls and handled it poorly, and the big girls handled it like spoiled brats, seeing snakes everywhere.
Like, in my reality, there is no such thing as a couples party. Maybe in your reality there is. That is totally
It's
cool.
not your party. It's not your fucking party.
The world isn't your reality.
Everybody calm down and let me finish a fucking sentence, all right?
In my reality.
In your friend group, in your circle, in your whatever you want to call it. So I come in and I had the best of intentions. I just came in there to do what I came in there to do, because every time I say it, you guys get triggered. And like then I leave. And then I leave.
No, you wouldn't leave. You wouldn't leave.
Okay, let's talk about why I said for a moment there I stopped Blaire's boyfriend and I was like,
see? Now she admits she wouldn't leave.
Now she admits she was stopping my boyfriend.
I said, I'm leaving, don't worry. But why don't you look over there? There's a person who's having trouble climbing onto a chair, like they're hitting their head.
Manipulation. You're trying to make it seem like
I'm not manipulating. I was honestly just looking out for
me?
the well-being of another human being that I thought like maybe they were a little too drunk, like maybe they're gonna hurt themselves.
I'm such a good person. I need to stay here to take care of Blaire. What the fuck? What are you talking
I didn't
about?
want to stay there. That's not my job. That's your job to take care of the other people that you're with. I was just there.
Fine. She was cracking up at how weird you were.
Girl, are you? I was pretty drunk. But the thing is, like,
you guys are so cruel, and it just like it blows my mind. And you can talk about